Hello everyone and welcome back to Late Night with BSC, and as you can see, my very first guest, this is the honor of a lifetime that Ben Affleck, dressed as Batman, is officially in the Batcave, and he is my very special guest tonight. So Ben, I am so incredibly excited that you're here. I have a lot of questions for you. I know the audience has a lot of questions as well. So without further ado, my very first question for you is, what does it mean to once again be donning the Batsuit? Okay, well, let me try another question. So, the Snyder Cut has obviously fueled the passion of collectors and also moviegoers. They want more Batfleck memorabilia. They want Batfleck to be a part of the HBO Max versus Deathstroke. What is your thoughts on that? Guess he really is the strong, silent type. Let me try one last question. So Ben, you are in the Batcave for the very first time. What does it mean to you to see this amazing collection of the Batman statue collector? Okay, well, there you have it, folks. It is such an honor and a privilege to have Mr. Ben Affleck in the Batcave for the very first time. I am so incredibly excited. I'm going to continue to show him around a little bit and definitely take some photos with this guy. That would be amazing. So again, Ben, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. Alright guys, so with that said, it is now time to review the insane, the massive, the near perfect 1-to-1 scale Ben Affleck Justice League life-size bust from Infinity Studios. That's up next. It's Chris the Batman statue collector, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And just take a look at this insane bust once again from Infinity Studios. This thing is, I can't even describe how massive it is, how big this thing is. It is absolutely incredible. Of course, this is again the Ben Affleck from Justice League life-size bust from Infinity Studios. Now, you see pictures of this thing, you see videos of this thing, but nothing can even come close to trying to explain to you how massive and how much of an impact this has in my collection. I am 6'2", okay? This thing is amazing. Ben Affleck is 6'4", and he's every bit of it. He is just massive. His fist is bigger than my fist. It's really just crazy to see the quality here. Now this does retail for $2,500. That is a lot of money. Is it worth that? We're going to talk about that today in the review. I am blown away by this thing. A lot of you guys know that I had sold part of my collection, my Arkham pieces, to make way for the Margot Robbie bust. Also in the same line as this, with the full torso, as you can see, the 2 arms. And because I ordered her, it got me looking at this bust. This is not my favorite costume of Ben Affleck. Of course, this is the battle costume, the battle suit in Justice League. But with that said, this I feel like is the best life-size Batman bust on the market today. Yes, he is a little bit more expensive, but I feel like the quality, the likeness to Ben Affleck is just absolutely second to none. Again, I am just literally speechless as I look at this. Again, no video, no pictures, none of it does this thing justice than seeing it in person. You really have to experience it. Again, I just want to show you, it is just absolutely a massive, massive piece here. I, of course, am going to show you all of the details, all the nooks and crannies of this piece to give you, hopefully, a really good sense of what you're going to be buying. But I can tell you this right off the bat, this thing is worth the cost to me. It was worth every bit of it. $500 in shipping, that hurt a little bit, but 3 massive boxes. The torso is in one box, the 2 arms is in another box, and then the head sculpt, the cape, the batarang, the accessories, all of that stuff is in the 3rd box. So it is just mind-blowing to think, yes, shipping was $500, but at the same time, I understand why it was that much, because shipping costs a lot, and those boxes were massive. So again, I am just flabbergasted by how amazing, how cool this thing is, and I just cannot wait to show you all the details about this piece. So without further ado, let's check out some of the close-ups. Alright guys, so I have him here set up on the table. I mean, just look at that. Look at that likeness. Absolutely insane. I do have a light on him, so there is a little bit of a lightness, so, you know, consider him a little darker in person. But let me give you the full rundown on this guy. So again, he is life-size. He looks good from the front angle, from the side angle. Just really amazing. So much going on here, guys. And let's go ahead and focus on the base, and we'll work our way up like we always do. So the base is really quite incredible. As you can see, it's got that gunmetal color, which is really great. That brushed gray. You notice the bat emblem in the front, which I love. I'm really glad that they did not do a Justice League logo or something like that. I'm really glad that they did the Batman logo. You notice the black round piece at the bottom, so that's all one piece. This whole torso is one piece. And again, you can just really see the details on the base itself, which looks really great. Some people were maybe hoping that would transition into his bat belt. That's not the case here. That would have been a nice touch, but not 100% necessary. So anyway, let's start looking at the actual armor. Look at the detail here. Look at the absolute just attention to detail. It is just mind-blowing. This is fully sculpted. All aspects of this, again, you can see the undersuit. So this would be the traditional Batman suit from Batman vs. Superman, or the beginning of the film. And then this is all the armor on top of it. So it just looks really great. Again, this is not my favorite suit that he ever wears, but I feel like this is just the best sculpt of him, period. I don't love the gold accents. You know, I wish that was gray in the movie, but it's very true. Those buckles all are sculpted. They are not fabric or anything like that. They are fully sculpted buckles, which is really great. Again, look at the detail. Look at the weathering. You can see the faux screws that are in there. There's also some up here. Like he screws in the metal, which is really cool. The armor. Again, just look at the detail there, guys. Look at the battle damage. The weathering. It's a really nice touch. Again, you have that bat emblem in the top. It's just really insane how good it is. Again, it continues on to the sides, which is amazing. It just absolutely blows your mind. It really does. Let's come up here and look at the arm here. The hand, again, fully sculpted. It's got those gold elements. It also has the batarang. Now this batarang is a plastic material. It's a heavy-duty plastic. That way it doesn't weigh too much. It actually keys in on his thumb, which I thought was pretty brilliant. But let's look at some of the detail here on the arm. Again, that armor continues. These pieces are a plastic material that go in. They all key into a certain spot. They're all numbered. So like this one, you know, it was numbered and keys in on the left arm. So I thought that was really smart the way they did that. It's very easy to figure out which one's which. Again, that armor continues, the shoulder and the elbow pad there all the way up the arm. You can see the texturing here on the undersuit, kind of that flexible rubbery material, whatever his costume is made of. But I mean, just again, the attention to detail here is really quite amazing. Of course, life size, everything is blown up. So, you know, you really see so much. It has to be good. Like the detail has to be perfect. So this arm does key in as well, just like the other one. There, the seam is right there on that one. And this one's a little harder to see. The seam is under his armpit. So it's got that actual, seam right along here, which is really good. These are plastic buckles. So there's one on each side, and those just key in. And then, of course, this. I mean, this is what it's all about. This sculpt is just insane. How good this is. I can't even begin to describe. Pardon the shadow there, guys, but I want to zoom in here. I want to get you as close as I can to the silicone here. This is a medical grade silicone, hand punched stubble. It's gray and brown. It's very similar to my stubble when I shave. Like, it is just so real. It's got his mole there. Then you can actually see the nose up underneath. I'll see if I can get that shot for you guys. Glass eyes, where you actually have, you can see the eyelashes on his eye. They are set down into his cowl, so it makes it look even more realistic, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. I want you guys to notice the texture on the cowl itself. Do you see the lines there? Absolutely incredible, like, again, a gunmetal color. Two-tone, where this is a little bit darker than this. This is almost kind of like a gray. This is where the glasses key in. You can have the glasses on or off. As you can see, I prefer the glasses off. But again, let me kind of come around here again so you can see just how good that mouth is. Again, sorry for the shadow from the light. But isn't that just insane? There's no shininess. Some busts I've seen has some shininess. This is not. This is more realistic to real skin tone. It's a little dark. It's darker than my skin tone. But again, just that stubble is just insane. And those eyes just, pierce the soul. It just makes him look that much more realistic. And again, the eyelashes, it's just crazy. So again, let me kind of zoom back here so you can see that look. I don't think I showed you the other arm. So let me show you that. Again, that nice fist there. And then all the straps, again, all sculpted in. All the detail here, the shoulder armor. Multiple layers going on here. Let me spin this around so you guys can see, like, the neck. You can see the neck straining there with the cowl. Looks really good. And then, of course, it's got the gauntlet there on the other arm. So again, you kind of have this look from the side, which I think looks really good. I think this angle right here, especially like when you're kind of half angled like that, I think that angle is phenomenal. I love that angle. Then, of course, straight on, where he's looking right at you, I think it looks really good as well. The only maybe hindrance a little bit is, his hand, depending on where you're seated, his hand could be blocking his face a bit, but not much. Not much. You have to be pretty low to the ground. His cape is a very, very heavy material. This is incredibly heavy. This, in photographs, I sometimes feel like it looks really cheap. It's not. It is a very high quality cape. I don't know if it's real leather or if it's pleather. I'm assuming it's a pleather material, but it looks very, very good. The only problem is, you see the line. You see the line. And the reason is because they have this folded in the box. So my main suggestion to Infinity Studios is to maybe fold this in half along the back seam and only fold it in half. The boxes are big enough, it could accommodate. You don't have to fold it up into a small pouch. It creates that line. I have no idea how to get these fold lines out. I don't know if I can steam them out or what, but that kind of makes it look cheaper. In photographs, it sometimes looks a little like a trash bag to me. It's because of those lines. It's like, when you pull up those heavy-duty bags. So again, that's my only nitpick to Infinity Studios. Fold this in half. Don't fold it multiple times into squares. I think that way you won't have that line and it'll look better for collectors. But the cape, guys, do not hesitate. The cape is incredibly heavy duty. It looks really, really good. Speaking of looking good, let's look at the back of the cowl. You have that extra attention to detail and even the bat logo right there. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but that's the bat logo. in the back of the cowl. Get the gold elements. See, again, I wish that all the gold elements were this color. I think that would be really cool. I've considered painting them. I know that would be really stupid, but that's kind of what I've thought about. But look at this. I mean, just look at the intensity. Look at the realism. This is literally, Ben Affleck is in my Batcave. There is no doubt about it. Like, he is here, and, you know, people can come visit him. Again, I don't know how well he'll conversate with you, but again, I'm just floored by this, guys. I feel like the price point, $2,500, it is a lot of money, but he is massive. And I feel like the price is justified. I paid $2,000 for my Bane versus Batman, which I absolutely love. I love that piece. And this is just so much bigger than that. And so for the extra $500, I think it's worth it. Shipping was expensive, 3 big boxes. But again, I'm just going to keep showing you guys. I can't quit staring at it. This is definitely a passion right now for me. I think that this is going to be a lot of fun to collect some of these pieces. I'm very excited to see who they all come up with. Of course, that Harley Quinn I've ordered. And I think that she will complement him very, very well. This will be kind of from that line of movies. Sort of the Snyderverse, I guess you could say, but just really amazing. I mean, just look at that, guys. Look how cool that looks. Look how massive it is. This thing takes up like half my room. Like, it is just insanely big. But it's life size, and it's a big Batman. I mean, it's just so cool. And I'm going to say this again: the video just doesn't do it justice. So again, if you think it looks good on camera, wait till you see it in person, guys. I mean, just wait till you see it in person. It will blow you away. Now, I understand that busts are not for everybody. I get that. Some people think it's weird to have half of a person. I think it's a little weird to have half of a person. But if you are a movie fan, if you're a Batman fan, if you love these characters, and you want to take your collection to the next level, this is how you do it. This is just how you do it. It is just mind-blowing, so incredible. And I give this piece, I'm going to give it 9.9 out of 10. It's just, it blows my mind. I still can't believe I own this thing. I am incredibly blessed and lucky to have this in my collection. I'm going to have to rethink of how I'm going to display them, because I have no idea. I've thought about putting them back there where my OG busts are, so you guys can see them every time. I've thought about putting them over there on the side where some of my Arkham pieces are. I have some room now, so I just don't know. But I can tell you this. I am just blown away. Again, 9.9 out of 10. My only nitpick was those lines on the cape. That could have been done better. But the actual statue itself is amazing. Maybe a 10 would have been if it wasn't this armor. If it was the regular Batman costume. That would have been pretty amazing. But I love this thing. Ben Affleck is in my Batcave. And I pray Infinity Studios does more of these, because I am a fan. I am blown away. And I'm going to say this a lot of times, but this is not my first or last Infinity Studios piece. I'm really excited to collect more of these, because it's just incredible. So I almost completely just left you hanging, guys, without the glasses. I forgot about the goggles here. So there are 2 options. It does come with 2. The goggles are a plastic material, so very lightweight, but they look really good. And of course, they magnetize into the side. So you have that there, and then you also have the other side right there. That magnetizes right in. But that's kind of what the look you get with the glasses or the goggles up. Again, I think that looks good. I personally prefer it without the goggles at all. But again, I think that does look really nice. Again, let me kind of zoom back here so you get the full effect, what it looks like there. And I also want to, of course, show you with the goggles down. So again, this one is the up look, which I do think looks good. But again, it's just not my favorite look of Batman. I want him without those goggles. But anyway, I just like to see the eyes. But anyway, let me show you what they look like with the goggles down. And here they are down. So it just gives you a different look. Again, I just feel like I don't like him down because I really like to see his eyes. But again, it just looks really great, obviously. And again, if you want that more movie look, this might be an option that you go for. But again, I like the eyes. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what the goggles down look like. Another option, but again, I just like those eyes. They are absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, so there you have it, an incredible look at the insane life-size bust, torso, statue, whatever you want to call it, from Infinity Studios. This is my very first Infinity Studios piece ever in the Batcave, and I am sold. I have had Sideshow, Tweeterhead, Prime One, Queen Studios, XM Studios, and now finally an amazing piece from Infinity Studios. And I can tell you this, guys, this will not be my last. I have Harley Quinn on pre-order. I'm going to be ordering the Heath Ledger Joker that they have teased. So at least 3 of these busts. They are massive and they are going to take up some room. So you have to take that into consideration. Not only the budget, but also the amount of space that it's going to take up. This is a space gobbler, I can tell you that much. But I am going to make it a big part of this display. Should I put it back here? Should I make it part of my main display that you guys see this every single time I do a review? Should I put it over on the side? What do you guys think? I want to know your thoughts. But I can tell you this, guys. If you have the funds, if you have the space, and you are a fan of Batman, this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Yes, there are other great options out there, but I personally feel like this is the best Batman option as of the recording of this video. I'm sure there'll be others. I'm sure there'll be great ones. Maybe you'll even do the suit that I like better, but it doesn't matter. I am so sold with this. I love the arm. I love the Batarang. The attention to detail on his face, the stubble, the eyes, everything about this screams quality to me. And, you know, people have been asking, Chris, is this going to change the way you do your collection? And yes, it is. I'm very, very sold with what I am seeing in front of me. And again, I apologize. I wish the camera could capture it. So if you think it looks good on camera right now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Go see one of these in person if you can. I just think it's absolutely incredible. It is on waitlist right now at Sideshow. If you're interested in jumping on the waitlist, I will put the link down below in the description. If you do that and it converts, it does help support the channel, so thank you guys very, very much for that. And I want to know your thoughts about this piece. What do you think about it after you saw the review? Again, thank you everybody that tuned in for our live unboxing. That was incredible. But I also want to know if you are thinking about picking this up because of this review. Are you going to be thinking about adding some of these busts to your collection? And if so, which busts are you looking forward to? I would like to see busts from Infinity Studios, Queen Studios, and everybody else. I would love to see a Jack Nicholson Joker. I would like to see a Michael Keaton Batman. I would like to see a Danny DeVito Penguin. That would be incredible. I would love to see Two-Face from The Dark Knight. A lot of those type of characters. Obviously they're going to do other DC characters, but of course I'm a Batman guy, so those are the ones that I'm going to be collecting. Most likely I've even considered picking up the Wonder Woman. We'll see. Do you guys want me to review her as well? Let me know if I can get my hands on one. So anyway, I love this thing. I can't say enough good things about it. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to keep gushing over it for a very long time because it's just insane how amazing and how good it is. It's just, again, you have to see it in person to truly appreciate how good it is. But again, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If it's your first time visiting, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell. Consider hitting the join button down below. That does give you early access to our videos. We have so many new members lately, so thank you guys so much for your support. It really does help the channel out tremendously. And just watching and hitting that like button really helps people just like you find content just like this. So thank you guys so very much for that. I love you guys. You're all amazing. And we'll see you right now next time in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.